Is it possible to buy a used bike like this here, part it out, and list all the parts and make a profit? We're gonna find out. Today, we just picked up this KTM 85-105, and we are gonna part this thing out and see, is it possible to completely dismantle this whole bike, itemize everything, and then sell all the parts and make a profit? We're gonna get to it today, get this bike framed down, and get all the stuff listed on the app, MX Locker, and see what we can do. So I saw this bike listed for sale, and right away it caught my eye that it had the WP cone valve, forks and shock. It is a 105, so that's pretty desirable, and these nice Pro Circuit triple clamps. So we're gonna see what we can do and if this will work or if it'll flop. Get to it? All right. Take the seat off. So getting into this, a few things right away that I know we can sell for pretty good coin is the cone valve, fork, and shock. These are it's super common to see these on big bikes, but to see them on mini bikes is kind of rare. So the brand new OEM wheels, that's super nice for maybe someone that has a small wheel and they need big wheels. Here's a brand new set. The FMF pipe and silencer, the Pro Circuit clamps, these are actually quite trick. Gives you actually 2 positions on the bar mounts, which is nice, which you don't get that on the stock. So some cool parts on this for sure that we'll be able to get listed. Oh. This isn't supposed to be connected, but it's connected. Dude, it has a brand new airbox. These guys are crazy. She's so fresh, dude. That's so sick. Talk about whiskey throttle. Let it eat.
Oh, dang, they put a little bearing.
It's a bearing throttle tube. For those of you guys that don't know, MX Locker is the marketplace of motocross. So all of these parts I can so easily just list via the app. So snag some photos, go through, put it all throughout the description. You can select what bike, year, make, and model it fits. And then ultimately the person that buys it can select the shipping when they check out, and you get sent a label. And it's kind of the easiest process that one could ask for when selling parts, and you don't have to deal with any spam or any is this available type of thing. It seems to be all taken care of for you, and your parts sell and you get money back. So once I get this bike all torn apart, I'm gonna go through and make some listings so I can show you guys how easy it is to get your product uploaded onto the app where hundreds of thousands of users will be able to see your product and purchase it. These are so sick. They're in great shape too, which is nice. So for people that don't know, this is your spring cone valve suspension setup. So these bikes come stock with air fork, so you get a spring and then also your cone valves, and these are set up by AEO, which is, I feel like, the top of the line stuff when you're gonna do cone valve or anything really, KTM related. So this is about as good as you can get for this bike here. Dude, nice. This thing's been taken care of. Yeah, I'm gonna sell the motor as complete because it's only got 20 hours on the rebuild, so it's still in, fresh condition, and it's got the 105 kit on it, and I think that's kind of the better bet, at least for myself. The timeline that we have and what we want to get out of this is just sell a complete motor, because that does happen where people will go and they'll grenade their motor, or the rod will go through the cases or something, and they look for just a complete bolt-in ready motor. So that's what I'm going for, and it saves us a little bit of work as well.
Ship a motor. I know there's
Ooh.
people that have never shipped a motor before.
Yeah, go to Walmart and buy like a nice little small cooler, and then stuff it full of packing, and then you screw the cooler shut. And that's if you don't have a I don't know, like a motor shipping box, but this is gonna give you like the most secure way to ship it. And then unlike a standard cardboard box, it's not gonna like blow out. And if it does get dropped, you don't have to worry about cases or something like that getting broken. Dude, this is easy compared to the 500 build. I'm sure you guys don't know about that, but we have a little KX 500 build coming soon, so stay tuned for that. Tiny. Did all that, I never took off the skiddy. Okay guys, we got the bike down to the frame. We've got all of our parts laid out here on the bench, the suspension and motor behind me here. And stuff's looking good. I'm really pumped on this. I feel like it is promising. So now we're gonna go through the process of, kind of cleaning the parts up, getting them photographed, and then get them listed on the MX Locker app. So the first step you're gonna wanna do is download the MX Locker app in the App Store, create a seller profile, and then from there, you're ready to go. So now that you have your account created, you can go on here, sell an item. You can go through the selections, dirt bike parts, choose your photos, and then put a description in as to what you are selling and your title. So this is cool. You can go through here, you select your category and then your subcategory. So this is gonna be a complete suspension setup. And then you go to your model, what it is, and then you can put in condition and select the bike's year, make, and model that this works for. Once you're done selecting what bikes this suspension setup fits, you can now just click continue, and it's gonna have pre-recommended weights and dimensions of the box sizes for you. So it keeps the shipping process as easy as possible and less work for you and the buyer on the other side as well. Okay, now for your final step, you just click publish listing, and now your listing is live to all the users on the app. And if this is something that you've ever been searching for, you're gonna get notified of this product listed. All right guys, we've got the bike down to the frame. All of our parts are listed on the MX Locker app. So stay tuned to see if we can make this deal profitable as we part out a KTM 85 and sell all the parts on the MX Locker app.
We're seeing if there's any coolant in the bike. We're hoping stuff comes out. Oh, let's go. Oh, wait a second.
That's it?
Wait a minute. That's not enough.